Here are a few clips from an informative live TV episode broadcasted on channel WVIA to inform the community about the Scranton State School for the Deaf and its need for its support. It's called State of Pennsylvania. The opinions and ideas expressed in this video presentation made by Bean does not reflect the opinions of the patrons, sponsors, and or necessarily the management and staff of channel WVIA.
This is State of Pennsylvania. And now, correspondent Suzanne Kelly.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Good evening. Tonight's topic is Scranton State School for the Deaf, saved or silenced? For nearly 130 years, Scranton State School for the Deaf has provided educational services to the deaf or hard of hearing students. Their ages range from infants to young adults. In early February 2009, Governor Ed Rendell released his proposed 2009-2010 budget, which eliminates state funding for this school. This news sent students, parents, and teachers into a panic. But just what does elimination of state funding mean? Will a local school for the deaf be non-existent? Will all teachers lose their jobs? Will students be forced to travel to another deaf school located in Pittsburgh? There are so many opinions about this proposal, and we'll try our best this evening to piece together a very complex and emotional puzzle. And now our guests. Dr. Monita Hara is the superintendent of Scranton State School for the Deaf. Dr. Hara is joined by Dr. Kristen DePiri, who is the school's English literacy coordinator. And we also have high school students, Radoslava Slavova and Aaron Riolo. Our audience is filled with other students and parents, and we'll be happy to introduce them to you throughout this show. Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for being part of this evening's show. What I would like to do, Monita, if I may please begin with you and ask you our first question of the evening. How did you learn of the proposed budget cut? Did you have any warning?
No, not really. I received a call on February 2nd from the Secretary of Education to inform me to call him that evening at 8 p.m. and we were told that senior staff would be deployed to our school the next morning, and that the employees and staff would be informed as to that the school would actually be closed June 30th. And then that same day, overnight, letters were sent to all of our parents, unbeknownst to any of us. Pennsylvania Department of Education would be coming in at 8:30. And at 8:30, the employees from the Pennsylvania Department of Education and employees from the Office of Administration came. There were a total of about 9 people. And so that gave the students the opportunity to ask questions, and it gave the employees opportunities to ask questions, because we were all so stunned, you know, at this announcement. The parents, like I said, we had been asked for names and addresses of parents a couple of weeks before that, and we always comply with whatever PDE asked us for. So those letters were sent out the day before I got the phone call. And our parents, some parents did not receive the overnight letters. You know, most did. And so that's how parents were informed. We didn't have time to inform anyone of anything, really.
And again, this came out of the blue. You had no warning. You didn't even have a hint that this could be happening to you.
Well, we knew that we were told that our budget would be cut for this next school year for 2009-2010.
Okay.
And we had submitted a plan that we had been asked to submit in several areas to how we would manage to function with our budget cut, how we would reduce square footage, how we would reduce cost per student, and we submitted a plan to the Department of Education before Christmas. And we never received a response as to whether our plan had been accepted or not accepted. And then this came upon us.
What was the reason you were given? What was the justification for the budget cut, closing of the school, and in your opinion, was it warranted?
Well, at this point, it's a proposal, and this is the way we're looking at it. It's not a decision, it's a proposal. And because it is a proposal, we have an opportunity to voice our views, and we certainly appreciate WVIA allowing us to do that. We're not sure. Even the parents are not sure, because even in the parent meetings that were held, and we were told that hopefully there would be a program in place, and that many things are involved when you have special needs children. Many legal things are involved. You know, the placement of a child that has special needs, when you place a child, that is a legal decision. Mm-hmm. And so there are many things that are not clear. All we were told was that the Western Pennsylvania School for the Deaf would be coming into our school, and they would be pretty much taking over the Scranton State School for the Deaf. And intermediate unit IU-19, some of our students would be put back into the intermediate unit that they had come to us from. We provide tremendous services to the community and to all of northeastern Pennsylvania. One thing that I would like to point out is, yes, that we serve children, but we also serve families of children from birth to 3. We also serve the adult deaf community in many ways. Our facility is a cultural enrichment center for the deaf community, and a connecting point for all of northeastern Pennsylvania for the deaf and hard of hearing community. They're sending in, like I said, Department of Ed employees to advise our employees that they are going to be furloughed and that they should be filling out their paperwork.
They said that they would be furloughed?
Yes, ma'am.
Who would be furloughed?
Our employees.
Your employees would be furloughed?
Yes.
So basically what they're saying is that this is a proposal, but your employees are going to be furloughed?
That's exactly right.
Okay. Okay, thank you for the clarification. Hello there.
Hi there. My name is Glenn Storm, and I had the rare opportunity to interview some local people who are watching the St. Patrick's Day Parade, showing my support for the school on Saturday. And I am obviously outraged. I'm trying to do a documentary for the school to help them get this word out to the public. Anyone who's watching the show right now, my question to the panel is, what can people do right now sitting in their recliners watching you do to either sign a petition or let legislators know to end this school from closing? Because in my perfect world, we could have a deaf president or a hearing president. That is definitely a possibility, and I think they deserve the specialized treatment. And we shouldn't try to combine them all in the same group and just say they can go to any school and learn like everybody else because they're a different type of person and they were born that way, and they should be raised in a secure environment where they could be given the tools they need to run this country like everybody else.
Thank you very much. Kristen, would you like to respond to that, please?
What can we do? Well, we have the website, which I think is on your TV, the www.sssdsos.org. You can sign the petition. I think all together with paper petitions and online, I think we've had over 30,000 people sign. We've had a tremendous outpouring for the community. 44,000, a tremendous outpouring for the community. And to call the governor and to call your legislators, that's what really, really helps. That's a great thank you for that.
Okay.